I pulled into the house right before accidentally first, and there were people in the yard staring at me. They looked confused, so I figured
that's not them.
Yeah, I figured that's the wrong place for sure. I just heard about these pink microphone covers because I was listening to the Robbie episode.
Oh, yeah?
And, yeah.
Getting tapped in?
Yeah, just getting in the mood, getting the feel. I've listened to a few episodes.
Fuck yeah, bro.
But, like, I figured I got to listen to something anyway.
You got colored
I might as well listen to...
mic tips, right?
I do, yeah. Well,
pop filters.
I think I do have some, but I've used them sometimes. Not always.
They're a fun vibe. It's fun to switch it up.
Yeah, I think I had like multicolored, and I didn't like that. I thought that was ridiculous.
Like it's all different.
Yeah, like I had a blue one, a yellow one, an orange one, and that just looks stupid. I have two like on stand like podcast mics. That I use. If it's one-on-one, that's all I use.
That's solid. Yeah, we make our guests just hold the mic. We're like,
yeah, it's fine. I can do that. I mean, you're pulling communians on mostly, so it's like, I mean, we should be able to do it.
It's good training too, you know.
I feel like it makes you feel more like a comic, so you're more tempted to say jokes rather than if you have the fixed mic, you feel more serious.
I would agree, actually.
You feel more...
it's loose when you're kind of holding it.
Rogan versus Matt and Shane's. Like,
yes, 100%.
The podium.
110%,
yeah,
dude.
the Matt and Shane podiums were good. I like that. They stuck with that. The Robbie episode, I mean, he's so fucking funny. I, like, unbuckled my seatbelt and just drove really fast, just hoping I could become like him because... It's just
he's just like he's so free. He's
well,
like
it's not really fair because he just had like years of just laying there being a piece of shit, taking jokes while he recovered from his longboarding. I had no idea it was a longboarding accident. Dude, I learned that.
It's crazy how much of a not douche he is.
No, he's such a good guy too. It's like it's funny. Like sometimes, like just the darkest humor people are always like the best people.
Oh, 100%. Those are actually some of the most least judgmental people. They're some of the nicest, like fun people.
Yeah, always the like comics I meet like that are fucking shit. I mean, go to Skankfest. All these degenerate fucks that say the worst shit are the nicest guys ever.
100%.
You never get like a no to like take a picture or you'd stop someone. It's always like, yeah.
No, I was so high that I couldn't ask Shane Gillis, and he asked me if I wanted one.
That's fire.
He was like, this kid's like making
You're just like,
well, no, I fucking, there was when I saw him, some lady was like, hey, we're all so proud of you. I assume she worked at some club that he did early in his career or whatever. But she's like, well, I just want you to know, everybody there is so proud of you. We love where you gone. And so he turned to me after he was done with that. And I was like, Bud, I'm so proud of you too, dude. He's like, the fuck? But I mean, I kind of am.
Yeah.
I like any story of somebody overcoming, like, getting fucked over and then like doing it anyway.
Also, Shane Gillis level of fame is like he's not just like a comedian anymore, bro. He's kind of like exceeded to like the guy who does commercials and shit too. Like,
my friend who got me into comedy, we saw Shane Gillis at Laugh Boston before he like fucking
nice.
It's crazy.
I mean, I saw him at the Wang, and even then, I'm like, this is the last time he's doing anything this small, and that's 3,600 seats. Like,
that Laugh Boston's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we should introduce you, Mr. Alex LaChance. Welcome to the corner store.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. You were doing some fucking real estate work today. That's just a day-to-day.
Yeah, I have been doing real estate for 8 years. Okay. I actually sold. You ever been to the campground down here on? One of my first
in the area, bro. Dude, like right
one of my first fucking sales. So my original real estate broker is an old guy, and he's like, I don't want to deal with buyers, so you can have any fucking buyer that comes for my listings, which was a sweet way to get started. He had a $15,000 camper in this campground for sale. And it's funny, you see when you turn on. I'm fucking doxing you. You might need to bleep some of these.
I'll bleep some of these. You're good.
But when you turn on, there's a sign that says All Seasons Campground. I don't know how you fucking bleep this because it's part of the story. But it's not all seasons. They're not. They're technically a seasonal campground, which means you can't live there year round. But I don't know if people are respecting that. The guy that The guy that I sold to, he was like Egyptian dude. He's like, I do Uber here like 10 months a year, and then I go home with all the money and take care of my family, and I come back. He's like, I just need a place to stay. I'm living in hotels. And he tried to hand me $5,000 cash. Now we had this thing listed for 15 grand, but he tried to hand me $5,000 cash. He's like, you take 5,000 right now, and I'm like, that's even if I could, that doesn't work that way.
Did you tell him that he should Uber in like other areas and make way more money, dude?
I think he probably was doing
Okay.
Boston, and
All
just
right.
but like you know how the prices on everything are down there.
No,
so
100%.
I
just
assume
like,
so. Like I did Uber when I started real estate as like a supplement, and I would go down to Boston. I would like try to catch a ride, for somebody going to Boston, and then just stay down there.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm imagining you can make way more money. Like,
Oh, for sure.
probably
The
sitting
problem
around
here
waiting
is
here.
that you just like say somebody out here is in Manchester drunk. You drive them out here, and then you empty car back to Manchester.
it was like DoorDash. I
It's
did
like-
that for a
yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky. I hopped on DoorDash when they first came to the area, and they were giving like a $7.50 bonus per order.
Oh.
So it was like, yeah, it was okay, not great. I also was on Insta. I was the first person in Manchester on Instacart.
Bro's tapped in over here.
I quit my job. I had a fucking. I've told this on like 20 podcasts,
Well,
but
it's
I
fine.
had a
Tell
complete
the story.
fucking meltdown at work.
Nice.
Left screaming, telling people I hope they fucking die in a car crash on
Holy
the way
shit,
home.
what was the job?
Told my boss to go fuck himself. He was a piece of shit. Like just, I worked for a glass company. I was like kind of middle management.
Okay,
When I
yeah.
left, I was told after that it took 3 people to do my job. So
Okay.
maybe that's why I was stressed.
Justified crash out.
Yeah. But I had a complete meltdown. And I remember my boss going, Alex, if you leave right now, it's done. I'm like, I know, fuck you. Like,
Double down,
It
yeah.
is done, you piece of shit. Like,
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I had no money. I had a 3-month-old, and my wife's like, what the fuck are you going to do? Then I started taking the real estate classes. I just started doing every like side hustle possible. I was doing like secret shopping. It was great. I could like, the Instacart thing was cool because I could bring my baby
Yep.
and like do the grocery shopping with her. It was so funny because like so many of the orders were like stay-at-home moms that were home with a baby, and then I'd have a baby strapped to my chest while I'm carrying 10 bags of groceries up 3 stairs in Manchester. They're like, whoa.
Dude, you should have had a GoPro going on the baby, man.
I should have been making. I wasn't into the content back then. I
Fair.
didn't
Yeah.
hadn't quite known the
Niche,
content
dude.
thing.
What's
yeah.
up, guys? Me and my baby going Instacart.
Dude, it sucked because fucking just being in grocery stores, like this may be on edge. You don't know this. Neither of you have kids, right?
No.
No.
Like, so fucking people will touch your baby.
What?
It's fucking nuts. Like people come up and start wiggling her toe, and
What the fuck?
my response was always like, "Do you always touch people you don't know?"
Yeah.
And then I heard somebody one time turn to a friend and go, "You can't fucking do anything these days." I'm like, yeah, you can't touch my fucking kid, you white trash piece of shit, Manchester whore. No, you can't touch my kid. You have no fucking teeth. I don't
Get your
trust you at all. You
snaggle
probably
finger.
have hepatitis, you fucking cunt.
People used to touch my hair because I had like snow white curls. Old lady. It was mostly old ladies.
That's fucking
when I was
crazy,
When I was
too.
a
Yeah.
kid.
The baby
Dude.
toe is something else.
It's
though,
weird because
dude.
it's like
fucking
nobody does
weird.
that to a 4-year-old or
Yeah.
a 6-year-old.
At
Or
least just take pictures of it.
I mean, ask. Like, I don't know. Fucking, it's so weird. They come
Yeah.
up wiggling their toes and shit.
It's coming up like it's their kid.
So that was that. So I'm like grocery shopping like 9 times a day. So it's not like I'm
Yeah.
experiencing this like once a week like a normal grocery shopper. I'm experiencing it all day, all fucking every day, all day.
God damn,
And then
man.
everybody talking to me like, "Oh, your wife let you take the baby out today?" I'm like, "I am a stay-at-home dad, you fucking bitch." Like,
have a
what the
fucking
fuck?
choice.
Don't talk to me, Dad. Don't talk down to me like this. Well, I did have a choice. I could have not quit my job. But
I mean, that's
did.
fair, but bro,
Yeah.
it seemed like you were driven to a point.
I mean,
like-
honestly, it was the best thing that ever happened to me
Yeah.
was to have that meltdown because then like I haven't had a real job since. It's been 8 years.
But you're doing your own thing now, though.
Yeah, and then like it gives me time. I'm flexible. Like it's not all fucking sunshine and rainbows.
100%.
But it's like it's flexible. I can make if I choose not to work to do a comedy thing or whatever else. It's just hurting me. It's not like I'm gonna get fired from my job or yelled at or anything. So that part of it's great. And then I got to spend so much time with my daughter when she was young, which most fathers never get to do.
That's awesome. You
so-
can't take that bet. Like that's something
no,
you
it
can't
was
buy.
incredible, and I feel like we have such a close bond. Like I forgot that I was doing this. And like I think I saw your like confirmation text like hours after you sent it. I was like, oh shit, which meant if I was gonna go with my normal plan for the day, I wouldn't have saw my daughter. And if I don't tell her I'm gonna be out at night, she gets very, very upset. But we have such a close bond like that, and it's great.
Awesome.
Like I'm gonna miss when she doesn't feel because she's 9 in.
Oh yeah.
3 years, she fucking hates me. Guaranteed.
Hold on to it while you have it.
Yeah, so it's so cool.
But you never know, though. You know, I mean, I know they'll go through their teenage phase.
Every once in a while, you have kids that do stay close with their parents. But if she's anything like me, man, I mean, I was a fucking. I did not see eye to eye with my parents for sure. My dad not as much, but my dad would take my mom's side, and it was rough. It was
you
rough.
modern day better with them, or?
Oh no? yeah, we're fine. I mean, I talk about something in my act with my comedy act with parents come around a lot more once you have a kid. Like all of a sudden they're just around. It's like, and then you start bonding through that. And then like my mom, I mean, my mom wasn't I don't want to say I was like abused or anything. Like there's nothing like that.
I get it.
But like my mom didn't always handle things the way I think you should handle them as a parent, you know?
That's fair.
But she had her first kid at 17. It wasn't me. She was older by the time I came around. But like, she just thrown in at 17 years old to being a parent, so it's like, you know, she's learning on the fly, and it is hard. And my dad was gone a lot, but like I see my mom now with my daughter, and she's like, I'm like, that's the mom I wanted. But I get it too. It's like her life is calmer, things are easier now. She can walk away when she wants, you know.
It's 17 though. My parents had me when they were 25, and when I hit 25, I was like, I don't even know if I'm ready to have a kid now, bro. Then I want to have a kid now at 28. But I'm like,
no one's ready. Like, no one's ready.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, so young. I think it's different now too. Like you can't. There's no entry level jobs that make you money to support a kid. Yeah. Like I say it all the time. I'm like, fucking, it's sad, like to see people parenting poor.
Yeah,
like I couldn't imagine. I had to choose. Like my kid does piano lessons. She does gymnastics. We had her do snowboarding lessons. She quit that. But it's like I've never had to choose. Like I've done well enough that I haven't had to choose.
That's awesome.
Couldn't imagine having to say no. You can't experience this thing in life because I'm poor. You know, that's sucks. But it's unfortunately it's a reality for so many people.
That's why I give it to Ben, because he's like planning to have a kid. Like we're
so rare.
10 years out of high school with no kid is like a pretty good fucking like it's
trying.
And he's like getting married before they're doing like living life before they.
But like I always say, it's not that. I was 33 when my kid was born.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So
But it's like.
How old are you, man?
42.
Really?
Shit,
yeah.
You look younger.
You look way younger.
I get that all the time, but it makes no sense. It's fat. I've heard Danny P say this a million times, but fat don't crack. You know? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't understand how people just accidentally have kids. I mean, I've fathered a couple of abortions.
Also,
I am the proud father of a couple fetuses being sucked out by a vacuum.
You got it.
It happens. They all do it, man.
But you know,
even the people that
there was a secret one behind my back once. That was interesting.
Oh,
yeah.
One you didn't have to pay for.
I found the paperwork. Actually, no. I take this back. I
used my credit card though.
Couple miscarriages, one abortion actually. So,
yeah, that's fair.
I have 4 kids in heaven, 3 in heaven.
Okay, I was gonna say. I thought you only had 1. You go. Okay, I see.
They probably went to hell.
Maybe it's a mix of both.
Well, the miscarriage ones. That's pretty much a suicide. You go to hell if you kill yourself, right?
Fair. You know, they couldn't make it.
Yeah,
Survival of the fittest, bro.
Couldn't fucking hack it on these. I'm glad I didn't have those pussy kids that couldn't make it.
I'm glad.
Fucking tell my wife not to watch this one. She'll not like that at all. She doesn't. Don't worry. Don't clip them of that one.
So you seem like a normal, put together guy. What brought you to us?
What? I just said my abortions go to hell.
I know, but
whatever.
it's a fun segue here. What brought you to Skankfest as a whole?
No, I got it.
Like, are you a Skankfest warrior? Did you just pop out?
I only went that was my first time when I went last year.
Shit.
Got wicked high on mushrooms the last day. It was so fun. So I grew up in the hardcore punk scene, but it's like I was always incognito. You know, like my friends were getting like fucking face tattoos, but
we have one of those.
Yeah, and it's like mine. I've always gotten tattooed so that I could wear pants and a shirt, and it's not there. It's like the inside of my lip tattoo.
Oh no shit!
Like
does that say ignorant?
Ignorant, yeah. I had a band called Ignorance. Eggs.
Okay.
And that was kind of like our joke name was
I
Eggman.
have a question because we went to high school with a few guys who are like in the punk scene.
I may have fought him, but
Yeah, I actually. So when you posted me the first time at Mocha Pot, my friend Zach Holland, he was like, "Yo, that guy's like legendary in the hardcore scene."
I don't know about legendary, but
yeah, do you know like sophisticated adult?
I don't know those guys personally. I think I ran into a dude. Was there a dude working at the brewery in Concord where, I ran into a guy. I think he said he knew you because I was wearing an Ian Finance shirt, but it was the Ian Finance Haywire crossover. And he was like, "Whoa, is that an Ian Finance Haywire shirt?" And then we just got talking. I think he mentioned he knew you. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like I have no ill will or beef with anybody nowadays, but they might have it with me, so I never know.
Did you crash out like your job?
It was a violent scene when I was growing up. Like it was just fighting. It can be, but it's not like it was. Because I mean, with the cameras, you can't just fucking throw down at every show. I mean, we would have full
Back in my day, baby, we were throwing.
elbows. Duke makes fun of me for fucking glorifying my life as a slightly older than you guys, but it's like it really. I mean, with no cameras around, no fucking.
It's a different time.
Yeah, I mean, I remember somebody like going to call the cops during a fight and ripping their phone out of their hand. That was done. There's nothing preventing us from kicking the shit out of some guy because that one person. Now it's like there's a fight happens. There's 12 cameras out.
100%.
There's fucking cameras on every light
and they're
post,
4K cameras.
Oh yeah. I don't ever get it when you see like this guy was shoplifting from Home Depot and it's like the grainiest shit ever. I'm like, you're Home Depot. I have better shit than that.
Yes,
like, 100%.
My friend got a bass drum thrown on her fucking head. She like had like I can try to find the picture, but her head is like sliced open from a drum that just got thrown.
Yeah. That's just random chaos. I mean, there's a lot of that shit. I remember having my eye split, like fucking my like eyelid was like hanging, like split right through. When I was like 16, I was driving home, and so you ever hear of the band Half Heart?
No.
Really big straight edge hardcore band. My friend Kay was in it. We went to high school together. I brought him to some of his early shows. He ended up touring the whole fucking world. But they were like one of the few bands that played in Africa, like a hardcore band that literally played in like a classroom in Africa.
That's like,
in a class.
Yeah, they played for like a high school. It was I forget the backstory on that.
That's cool though.
But yeah, I brought him to this show. It was one of his first shows, and it turned into this brawl. I mean. So it's known as the Soccer Riot.
Was this man ready for this? Like he's likes hardcore and
he was into hardcore and punk. Like he was more into like the punk shit, and I was easing him into the hardcore scene. And like, but this was knee deep in it immediately. There was like this huge like fucking 50-person brawl. So it was in Portland. It's known as the Soccer Riot, the Blood for Blood Soccer Riot, because they like told like stories and like some they put out this like album of like B-sides and fucking rare tracks and live shit, and they told like stories in the liner notes. So like, yeah, the Soccer Riot up in Portland. So then like forever it was known as the Soccer Riot. Then like I remember I was a kid. I was in high school. I went to high school Monday with my eye fucking swollen shut. I had to hide from my parents for 3 days, like just like so my eye would fucking open.
What the fuck did
fucking dark?
You did it. How'd you eat dinner, bro?
I didn't eat with my parents. You think I ate with my I'm out fucking watching brawls? You think I was eating with my parents? I mean, like, we were disconnected by that point.
That's fair. Sorry.
I had like snuck out to like Ozfest when I was like younger.
Damn.
And then my parents like stopped because they just wanted to know where I was. They stopped telling me no. So I would just leave for fucking like I was gone all weekend. I would come home at 9 o'clock at night on the weekdays, and like that was the rule. Like be home at 9 o'clock on weekdays.
I fucking wish.
Be back 9 p.m. You leave Friday, be back home 9 p.m. on Sunday. Again, different time.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
And we didn't even have. I had a pager. I didn't even have a cell phone.
Beat me on the pager.
I think I had my senior year, like halfway through, I got like a prepaid brick phone.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, the Soccer Riot. I came out of that place. There were police in riot gear that didn't want to come inside. That's how bad of a brawl this was. And just some of the, to this day, some of the fucking most badass like fighter dudes have told me they were scared at that show. And they were younger guys at the time.
Damn.
But like it was.
Did you get fucked up in this? Or
I got my eyes split open, but that was just.
Sorry, I didn't
but
realize
that was during one of the opening bands, just a stray fist from the mosh pit.
Did you back out
busted
at that
my-
point, or like
Huh?
how are you, or did it just get shut down because it got so chaotic?
Oh yeah, it got shut down and then turned into a brawl.
Okay, got you.
Basically, I don't remember exactly what went down, but somebody like was picking a fight with the singer and the singer's wife, like on stage. It was a benefit for his wife, and like I can't remember why, but it was a benefit, and he was like just up front like talking shit. And then he was like, "Oh yeah," fucking clocks him. And then so the kind of the front man really of the band and like the singer now, there's a little issue with the singer. The original singer is not in the band anymore. But so the singer now, he was replaced eventually. The known front man is actually a guitar player, and he does a lot of singing. He's been replaced by Pete Morrissey from 100 Demons now, the main singer. But anyway, White Trash Rob, guitar player, did a lot of the vocals. White Trash Rob, I just remember going, "We're blood for blood, knock each other's fucking teeth out,"
God.
and they did, and they played like 2.5 songs while this, and then it got shut down. And they were like,
damn.
they were cutting power off, they were unplugging. Like the owner of the club or the manager or whatever was like pulling plugs, they're plugging back in.
Damn, I would.
It was a full scale, right? And I was like in high school.
Bro, I'm scared
So,
hearing
anyways,
this.
when you say, "Oh, you're just a normal," I mean, I wore that mask, but like,
Well, you wear it well.
I just fucking and I was drawn to that. That didn't scare me away. Like, but I remember I got pulled over on the way home. Kay was with me from Have Heart, which Have Heart was the opposite end of that. They were like the positive, straight edge, like activists.
They got
like
half a heart.
yeah, have heart, not half.
Well, they have a heart.
Well,
Yeah, but Kay was with me, and we got pulled over, and I just remember he was silent the whole way home. That's why I brought him up, just dead silent. And then we got pulled over, and as soon as I looked at the cop, he's like, "Whoa, what happened to you?" I was fucking blood all over me, and I was like, "Oh, I was just at a concert." And
she
he goes,
fought back too much.
he goes, "What is it? One of them moshing bands like Guar?" I'm like, "Yeah, like Guar, pretty much, just Guar." But yeah, that was my life for 20 years. I mean, I ended up being when people say, "Oh, he's kind of legendary," like. I mean, New Hampshire's a small scene, but we made a big impact. Like, I was in a band called Yellow Stitches. It's still a band today. They just did Roadrunner opening for Cox Bar in front of 3,000 people. I'm not in the band anymore. But, like, that band is considered pretty influential in a small niche part of,
That's cool.
of punk rock.
Yeah.
And there's bands like Haywire, like I just brought up. I mean, they're more punk rock stuff. I mean, it didn't happen. All those kids tell me it's like, hey, the Yellow Stitches was the first band like that they ever heard, and so it's like it's known as pretty influential to a small group of people.
Yeah,
you know?
they started producing the shows at the Grange in Concord.
Yeah, I went to one of those. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
The
Yeah.
last one I went to was in Eagle Square at like Tandy's, but it was like the outside area, and I pre-came too hard, and I blacked
I thought you
out.
said pre-came.
No, well,
Mix of both.
no, but like I walked there because I lived in Concord, and I fucking blacked out, and my head hurt so hard in the morning. I remember 1 second of the night of just everyone going, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Just like
Comatose just at
Yeah.
the function.
See, when I was heavily active in the hardcore scene, I didn't drink. And when I was in Yellow Stitches, all their songs were about drugs and drinking. I was the sober guy, just making sure everybody got around. Like, fuck, I remember, like, they would do coke till 3 a.m. Fucking, we had, worse than that sometimes, drugs.
Yeah.
They hate what I talk about there. Don't talk about that white trash shit. But fucking, like, it was crazy times, and I was just, like, the sober guy making sure nobody died, and then we got where we needed to be and
And
shit.
staying up till crazy
But
late.
I got fucking always up late. But there was actually a lyric. It's like, we like to drink and stay up late. Stay up late was just a reference to cocaine, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't get heavy into drinking and partying until I was really into after I had quit the band the first time. I got heavily into competitive Magic the Gathering.
No shit.
And that's
All right.
when I would drink
you got
very
your hands
heavily.
in every pot,
Yeah,
dude.
no kidding.
Yeah,
dude.
well, that's so. With real estate, people are always like, "How do you find your clients?" I'm like, "I've done everything. I just know so many people
Real
from so many
estate,
fucking
magic,
things."
hardcore comedy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I'm just a chronic hobby switcher, so like, I'll be looking for a new host for Mocha Pod pretty soon, I'm sure. No, I just I don't know. Life gets boring, man, and you guys just make it interesting.
100%.
I don't know, the cool thing about the hardcore scene is it taught me because like nobody was talented. Like, you find a rare, some guys were like really good musicians and were in hardcore, but like a lot of people who couldn't fucking play a lick are on the road touring and like putting out albums and fucking playing shows to 500 people. And it was like, as a kid, I saw that. I'm like, I can do that. I can yell into a microphone. I can for sure do that.
We did rap, so like,
yeah, right. Yeah, it's a mentality of like, I can do anything because like I see this guy doing it. He's just like me.
Maybe the next ASAP Rocky.
And I've taken that to fucking everything. You know, in my life is like. Like, I'm not a conventional sales guy. This is the way I'm talking to you guys is how I talk to my clients. And if that's not a fit for them, they're not my client usually.
Yeah.
I every once in a while, like I have a very good client of mine who he was at the diaper benefit show that you and I did. And he's like, he invited me to church. And I was like, dude, I don't know if you know me, man. But he's a great client, a friend, really. But we've done like 10 real estate transactions. He came out to that. He's walking out the door, and I was like, "Hey, man, do you still respect me?" He's like, "I respect you more." That's fucking takes some balls to get up and say that shit. So.
Yeah, that was. There was a couple risky moments there.
Yeah, it was weird. I had one the other night. I got to shout out Ben Salinas for talking me off the ledge here, but I've been doing it's crazy when you're taking advice from Ben. It's like, but I was like, he said the right thing, and I went with Laugh Addict last week. So I've been doing this joke about black Christmas ornaments. My roommate, and it's I won't. You get demonetized. You're not making any money. No, but I'm not going to do the bit. But anyway, it's pretty edgy racial, and I walk in, Gigi's on stage, and I walk in and I look at the room, and I'm going up next, and I was like, there are like 5 audience members and 5 comics. 2 of the 5 audience members are black, and and I have it on the top of my list to start with. And I said to I was going out back, I'm like, guys, can I like? And plus, I know Danny doesn't like that shit, and I try to respect it, but I'm also working on my shit. But it's
a great premise.
But I go back, and it's like it's one of those things I'm figuring out how to soften it and make it like not. I'm not trying to be offensive. It's just kind of it's a funny thing to me. But anyway, so I go back. And I'm like, guys, can I do it? And Duke goes, I wouldn't do it, but I'm a pussy. And then Ben goes, if you don't do it now, then you're an actual racist. And I was like, fuck, you're right. You are right. God damn it, I have to do it. So I put the Charlie Kirk joke first, and I'm like, okay, I made fun of the dead racist.
Double down.
I can now talk about it. I've done that with that joke a bunch of times. I put making fun of Charlie Kirk first, and I go, hey guys, just everybody knows I just made fun of that dead racist I don't like, okay?
I did the Hulk Hogan joke one time in Salem, and I was like, you know what they were gonna name it before Black Sabbath? And this one guy goes, what? Say it. And then I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll tell you after the show.
Yeah. It's weird because it's like you see just this fucking roast that just happened. Like you see my whole feed is the fucking it's both. It's the fucking right and left mad about 2 different jokes, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to, and I have a very serious day job, really. Like I don't want to alienate anybody, but it's like at the same time, this is what I find funny. I'm sorry. And I found both those jokes funny.
Both sides
and
are
fuck
funny,
Pete Davidson.
bro.
I've been doing the Charlie Kirk joke for months.
There's a meme of a song. We are Charlie. Like that's he's a meme now. I'm sorry, but like
I remember one time I did the one about Charlie Kirk, and it was just bombed, and I go, what, you guys fucking know him? And that got the laugh. And I was like, all right,
yeah, cool. You can save it sometimes. Oh, you guys big fans? Sorry.
Yeah. A lot of racists in this room. Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like everything can be joked about, but not everybody's going to like it. And like, you should do it in a way that everyone can laugh. Like you should bring everybody into it for sure. It shouldn't be a punch down thing.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know any other way to hit a guy in a wheelchair.
Also, some uncomfortable things. Uncomfortable things make people laugh. Huh? You know, uncomfortable things can make people laugh. The right things. You can't just be like abortion.
Well, I did that same night. No. So my friend has a band called Skinhead, and I don't know if you know Skinhead history. It wasn't always a racist thing. It was the culture was co-opted.
Wasn't it like
classic guy with a Confederate flag?
No, like skinheads were like the early skinheads. It was like British. They hung out in like Jamaican dance halls. They were like, they were like ska was like the first
fucking love ska.
skinhead music. Yeah, like the first wave ska though. Like. was like the first music that skinheads listened to, and like it wasn't a racial thing into the 80s, and then like some hate groups like saw, hey, these angry kids, we can turn them, and then it got co-opted, and that's what everybody knew, because negativity always sells. That's always what's on the news.
It's happening except gay now.
So like the skinhead culture, like, is the non-racist real skinhead culture, has actually kept permeated, and it became part of punk rock. And so anyways, my friend has a band called Skinhead, and I was wearing the Skinhead shirt when I did, and I didn't even think about it when I was doing that Black Santa joke, and I was like, fuck.
No, it's a band, guys. Do you know the history?
And I got like that night, I got ooh, like that was the whole crowd reaction at Candy Road earlier in the night.
Oh God.
So before I went to Laugh At It, I changed it to a Body Count shirt. Make sure people know that's Ice-T's metal band, if you don't know.
I don't, but fuck yeah.
I figured Justin would.
I didn't know. I didn't know Ice-T.
No, Ice-T, Body Count, fucking great. Ice-T's metal band, that's so good. It's my metal hardcore. It's a little hip hop influence in it, but it's like, I don't know. At the essence, like, he loves Slayer. There's like some Slayer influence in some of it. Like the older stuff's a little bit more on the punk side.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But yeah, it's so good. So their like hit song is "Cop Killer," and that shirt has "Cop Killer" like tattooed on a guy on the shirt.
Well, I was big into Choking Victim and Leftover Crack. They were kind of
you look just like you should have been into those bands for sure.
Dude, Choking Victim, that God, no gods, no managers. That fucking is one of my top 5.
I just popped into a random playlist one day recently. I was like, oh, this band was actually pretty good, because it was kind of like the side of the scene I was on was like, oh, those fucking dirty, like it was more like, it was jockish. There was a little bit of a jock influence to it. It was like those dirty little fucking crust punks, the attitude. So it's like some of those bands, even though they were good, it's like I heard them and thought they were good. Like they got kind of ignored in my life. But yeah, no, I'm far from normal and put together. I just
I'm learning that.
I remember it was like my friend Brian sings for a band called Death Before Dishonor, a Boston hardcore band. Toured the world like a bunch of times. They actually hit the Billboard charts once.
They have a song called Death by Dishonor.
Death Before Dishonor. No, I don't think so. I don't think they have a self-named song. I don't know though. I don't know their whole catalog. They've been around 25 years now.
Damn.
But he one time I was at a show standing in the back, and I'm wearing like khaki pants and a fleece zip up, and he just walks up next to me and goes, "What, are you here to pick up your kid?" I'm like, it's true. But it was always great when shit would pop off. I could stay behind. Everybody else would run away, and I just talk to the cops. We're like, oh yeah, we got everything's under control, guys. Like, it's all over. Don't worry about it. All the bad guys ran away. Like,
Yeah. So our last episode we produced Mocha Pot shows. If you want to say anything about those.
Yeah, we got a ton of good shit coming up. When's this coming out?
This will be out next Thursday.
All right,
What's the date? I don't know.
So next Thursday, so tomorrow will be June 5th, and that will be, we got Mona Forgione at the top of the billing with a bunch of locals. Pete Morris, Nick Sand's going to host all night. Robbie that you just had on there, Robbie McCluskey.
Okay.
I'm going to forget people, so I'm not
Katie
even
was
going
on there.
Katie Tessier, yeah, she's been on here. Yeah, Ken Murphy. I'm sure I forgot somebody. Sebastian Sarongo. Go to @MochaPot on Instagram. Everybody on the flyer I equally respect, whether I said your name or not. Fuck off if you don't agree. I put you on the damn show.
I'll just bleep every name so you look proud.
Yeah. just overdub it with just initials.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then the next week will be our first touring comic coming into town, Bo Johnson, June 12th. Almost sold out. It could be sold out by that point. So first show, the early show is sold out. There's a second show, a late show that has some tickets left. And we got Aaron Berg at the end of July, 1st of August, so 31st. 31st and the 1st. Aaron Berg they just taped a special 2 nights ago in Austin.
Quick side note.
A 30-minute special on Gas Digital.
When I was at Skankfest in Vegas, I was like I just like stopped by the Depraved real quick just to see what was going on, and Aaron Berg was opening up the Depraved, and he just fucking started murdering. Like I haven't seen much of his stand up, but like he came out there and just fucking like leveled the room.
Dude, even Joe Nami, who I wouldn't think would be into an Aaron Berg, he was like telling me when he lived in New York, he's like, dude, Aaron was like the best. He would just always fucking crush.
He's a fucking killer.
Everything.
Dude.
And I saw him at the little tiny room at the last Gang Fest, and it was the same thing. I mean, there weren't even a lot of people in there, and it was just fucking everybody's dying. I mean, it just doesn't matter what he said, people are dying.
I used to like not.
Also, Skankfest is his crowd.
Yeah, I used to not like. I don't like him on podcasts, but he is an incredible stand-up.
Listen, don't talk shit about the person that I'm trying to promote.
No.
He won't be doing a podcast at Mogabon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go see him do stand-up.
Amazing stand-up. And then, so we got him for 2 days. That's fun. Oh, I should have mentioned Danny P is hosting that Bo Johnson show. We got Warren Griffin Jr. Dropping in for a quick set.
I just saw him. There was like 2 people in Concord last night, and he did his like practice set for it.
Nice. Yeah, he's like super excited for that. And Kaylee Krenzer is going to do the feature spot. And then so that Berg weekend, Derek Zeba is going to host all weekend. Berg says he's bringing a feature. I don't know who that will be. And then we got different guest spot. So one of Berg's things is he advertises as a different show every show because he does so much crowd work or improvising, whatever. So I was like, I'll put a different guest spot on each show. So we got Ben Salinas, we got Scott Fatone, Caitlin Sophia, and Duke Duquette doing guest spots on that weekend. And then Brendan Sagalow, August 8th, got Holly Johnston featuring on that, and Nick Giorda is going to host. We might add a guest spot on that one too. I don't know. I got to figure out what Sagalow is doing for time.
Yeah, I know a good guest you could get.
Maybe. We'll see. Fucking, I don't like people fucking telling me what to do. So
and
I am a fighter.
Jot that one down.
No, I mean, I'm trying to like everybody that's supportive. I'm trying to work people in from other spots too, so to try to like build a bigger circle.
Yeah.
But I also want to hook up everybody that supports Moga that's ready to go. I mean,
dude, I'm fucking. I love everything you do.
You were like my third call when we needed extra spots on that show at the diaper event. The diaper event.
The old diaper event.
I keep calling it like the diaper show, the legendary diaper show.
Dude, also I don't know if you know this, but I'm fucking a huge Sagalow fan. Like I watched.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The Scenario, like his special is amazing. Him and Mike Cannon. I'm a big Mike Cannon fan too.
Mike Cannon liked my comment on a post the other day.
We have the same birthday.
Oh, interesting.
Birthday twins.
Yeah, no, Sagalow rules. I saw him with Soder up at Empire, and I mean, a lot of people said to me like, "Oh, he stole the show," and it's not like Dan was bad. It's just he's that good, and a rapper.
True, yeah.
Just like you.
His rap's amazing.
It's very good.
Really good.
Yeah, it's like shockingly good.
Should have done comedy before rap.
Yeah.
No.
How are you this like fucking tapped in with all these different people? You just like meet people?
I'm not. I mean, it's just this is the biggest. I keep getting this question over and over and over again. I'm glad to answer it. I'll just timestamp. We're at 37:26. I'll just timestamp this for everybody and send it to them when they ask me. But it's like I learned this in hardcore. It's like if you wanted to, back then you couldn't just self-release shit. So it's like, send my demo tape to fucking every single record label, and then when I got into real estate sales, it's like the first stat I heard on sales was like, you got to talk to 80 different people before it becomes one sale. There's so many douchebag fucking like Grant Cardone, like he's got a book called The 10X Rule. It's just basically saying like, whatever effort you think you need to do 10 times of it. So it's like back in Skankfest, I DM'd every fucking comic that I was familiar with.
Respect.
And Bobby Kelly said yes. And I was shocked. I was like, that's a higher caliber than I thought I was going to get.
That's pretty dope, though.
But he said yes, and I'm grateful for it. He's awesome. And it was super nice to me, too. And then they talked shit about him on the bonfire for doing it. They were trashing the shit out of him. Like, you just went to some random guy's hotel room? The fuck? Because he goes, yeah, I was going to do some real estate agents podcast, and Jay's like, The scuffed realtor? You mean Nick Rochefort? He's like, no, just some guy.
No,
He's like, just some guy? You just went to some guy's hotel room by yourself? I could tell Bobby didn't really want to trash me because he could have phrased this 2 different ways. Because he said, it looked like I was going to go blow a fan. And he could have said, it looked like I was going to get blown by a fan. But he took the opposite. So I was like, that was a respectful way to say it. Thank you. But no, even on the bumper, he goes, he was a sweet guy, but yeah, it was kind of weird. He's like, his room stunk. He talked about my room stinking, which he talked about on the podcast. He said that to my face too. So.
Part of it was probably like the New Hampshire thing, you know?
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah. Bobby has, he talks about it all the time. He has a house up here and he loves New Hampshire. He grew up in Boston. So it's like most people that grow up in Boston, they come up here, you know, for summer. So, no, that was 100%. But it's funny. He kind of said, he's like, I thought I was doing a real estate podcast. And he starts talking to me about comedy. I'm like, well, what the fuck else am I going to, like, I don't want to, nobody wants to listen to me talk a fucking half an hour about real estate. We talk some real estate.
I talk interest rates.
Yeah, I do see you have real estate episode podcasts.
I do, yeah, and nobody wants
that.
Yeah, they get like 5 views. I originally started the podcast because as a supplement to my business, and I was doing it in a mortgage office, so I couldn't just fucking do like unhinged shit. I have a studio in my house now, so do whatever I want. But
that's fine.
But it was like what I've really figured out through like trial and error is just like if I put out entertaining content, but somewhere it says that I do real estate, people are entertained, and then they remember me when it's time for real estate. Yeah. I don't really have to hard sell the real estate shit all the time. Like every once in a while, I'll throw it in. And also, anytime, even my guests on my podcast that have nothing to do with real estate, they'll start asking me about it, you know? So it's like I get to slip it in every once in a while anyways. And then if I do somebody else's podcast, it's like, what do you do for work? So it's like, it's always out there, but I just try to make entertaining shit. And like, I've gotten way more comfortable. Like I did a real estate video where I went on a huge rant about the master bedroom, primary bedroom. We're not allowed to say master anymore. Primary bedroom
is that part of a bit? You should add that.
No, that's real. That's a real thing. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I still call master bedroom.
Yeah, everybody does. I actually, I
know my intentions.
I have one close friend who's a real estate agent and black, and he called me one day. He goes, "Hey, why aren't we supposed to say master anymore?" I was like, why do I have to explain this to you?
Can I get a pass for a day?
He's like, that's fucking stupid. I'm like, I know. Tell your people. But there's the bit. But yeah, no, fucking, what was it? Oh, yeah. So I did this whole thing about how the best part of this master bedroom is that there's tons of room for a cuck chair. And I went on this whole like rant about like, yeah, you know, when you get here and you sit here and you're going to watch a stranger pound the fuck out of your wife, you want to be nice and comfortable in a nice big chair, like, you know, just shit like that on an actual listing video. I send it to my clients. I'm like, what do you think of this? They're like, what the fuck? But they had started making the cuck chair joke while we were out on showings for their new house.
I got a cuck chair a bit too.
They were like, oh, if we make an offer on this house, tell them the cuck chair stays. So I'm like, all right, they like the cuck chair joke. I'm gonna make it on their listing video. But it's like the more on him, and like Nick Sands, I got to give him full credit for like, you know, started bringing him in to do real estate videos for me. And he just encouraged me to do weird shit. Like there was the first one we did together, there was this crazy like 3 shower head shower. Like the top head was like this. It was basically just like a bunch of copper pipe, like 5 feet wide with holes drilled in it.
That's sick.
And I went in with an umbrella in my underwear, and I talked about like a tank top in my underwear, like on my first one. And this was a fucking like $700,000 house.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. And I'm like I ran around the yard. I'm like, there's plenty of room for your pet lion to run around. I'm like sitting on the toilet in it. And like, he's like, I'm like, is this too much? He's like, it's not enough. Keep going. And
get on all fours.
Like, fuck, man. And like, my client loved it. My client, it was around Thanksgiving. My client said she was showing it to her whole entire family at Thanksgiving dinner. She was so proud of it, you know.
It's content.
But it stands out. Like people, like, here's the thing: nobody's not gonna buy the house because they think I'm an idiot.
Yeah, they want the house.
They want the house. So it's like if I can just get the attention, you know, that's what it's all about. I never thought
of it like that.
But all the way back to fucking, just like there's like people keep coming. They're like, how do you get these comics? It's like go online. look at, and hey, don't do this if you're not going to put 110% effort into promoting, because you guys, you think these fucking comics are big, they're still hard to sell tickets for. It's like not, it's not an easy thing, especially in a new spot that I don't have an established email list. Like, I'm starting from scratch. So you have to be ready, because you don't want to book this and have it not go well, you know? But you go online. They all have websites. There's a contact button somewhere on the website. Booking. Like even like Bo Johnson, I didn't get his agent right away. He's like, "Oh, thanks for reaching out. I'll loop my agent in." Oh yeah. And then I talked to the agent, you know, and then it's like, then I realized, I'm like, okay, look for the agents. It's like Berg doesn't even have an agent. He just I found an email on his site, and we're just talking directly, you know.
So you're doing the research and putting yourself out there,
and just keep it. I mean, to get the first three shows that I booked, and we got some more cool stuff in the works, but to get the first 3 shows booked it was probably 25 emails, and most of them went unanswered.
Props to you, man. That's impressive.
And then and then venues. Like, some people will be like, "How do you get a venue to work with you?" And then listen, like, okay, so comics, they all want to do comedy. And if you look at most of these people on this level's calendar, it ain't full. They want to fill it. That's how they, like, every increment. I mean, look at how many fucking sets we do just to get where we are now. To get to those higher echelons, they got to just fucking grind. So they want to be booked. They're not going to be insulted. They might not believe in you. They might not like your plan. You might not be able to come to terms with money, but they're not going to be mad at you for trying to book them. They're going to appreciate 100%. That, you know?
I know what you said, but
and then it's what's going on? You got a private conversation?
I was asking if I could do this thing.
Yeah, Jay, you can rip it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I know the weed's more important than the podcast.
You can rip that too if you want.
No, I don't drive high. I can't do it.
That's totally fair.
Especially out here.
I don't either.
Especially these windy country roads at
easy peasy
street.
easy peasy lemons.
So
and I'll bleep that part too.
Just 30 seconds of bleeps. But yeah, same with venues. It's like, you're not going to walk into a bar or a brewery, or in my case a coffee shop, because you want to put on a show that nobody shows up at. Right? So you're going in there saying, "Hey, I want to bring people into your space that are going to spend money."
Yeah.
And again, they might not believe in you, they might not like your plan, but like, they're not going to be like put off that you. So just do it 100 times until you find the space. We went through that with the hardcore scene. I mean, because of all these fucking brawls and fights and shit, we couldn't play anywhere. I
can't imagine.
So we would just, my good friend Josh Hines, I mean, he booked a lot of shows, and he would just call VFWs and American Legions until one of them took a chance, and we do it. And some of them lasted and some of them didn't, you know. But it's like, there's nobody, they want your money. They want these places exist to make money, and all you're trying to do is bring people in. And my approach too is like, luckily for me, like, I have a very stable income, so my wife runs her own business. Like, I can afford to lose money on these things if it happens, and like, I have money to put up front for flyers and advertising and all this shit too. So it's like, and I go into these places, I'm like, I don't need to make money off this. This is fun to me. I want to build something bigger here. And like, Manchester's already got a great scene, you know. Shane Torres is coming to Queen City Center.
Dan Soder's doing Empire.
I mean, I hit Lucas up at Empire. I was like, hey, can you get him to hit Mocha Pod on the way there? He's like, dude, it's already ridiculous to do my room. Like, never mind fucking your 50-seater.
Yeah, I did the Empire open mic. It's kind of small, but it's.
It's I think it's 100. He told me he can max out at like 120.
That's crazy.
Take all the tables out in the back, just seats.
Mocha 50.
50. Yeah, 50.
That's
tables.
solid though. I feel like it's an intimate fucking room.
Yeah, I mean, so when we were down at Skankfest, I also had JP Leonard, who does Lafayette comedy down there, on my podcast. Him and Bobby were the two that I was able to nail down. And JP told me a lot of. Like, I wanted to. It was the most unfunny podcast because we were just literally talking like the business of comedy and production and everything. But that's why I wanted to talk to him, because it was been in my head for a long time that I wanted to do this, and but he was like telling me about booking Segura for his first show in like 2015, and he's like, yeah, we sold like 80 tickets right away, and then he's like, I had to go meet with the owner and move a pool table to get another 20 seats in, and like it was like I don't know, it was like 120 people over Segura.
Yeah,
and it's like to this day, like he goes down there, like when comics come to that area that he booked early on, he gets a feature for a lot of them and stuff.
Hell yeah.
I think he does a lot of shows in Norman when he comes down.
That's cool.
And but yeah, he was telling me about Sports Drink that's in New Orleans. And Sports Drink, if you go to their Instagram, it's like coffee shop by day, funny at night, or something like that. I'm like, oh fuck, this is exactly what I have where I'm doing the open mic. He told me that's a 50-seater spot, and I look and it's Sam Talent and Maddie Smith and Rory Scoville. And I'm like, holy fuck! Like these people are doing that room, and it's like, if they're doing it there, why won't they do it here? I mean, if these New York comics, it's 4.5 hour ride up from New York to Manchester.
Also, you can do some Boston shit. You could spend a day there or something and go.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they don't, but
that's fair. I'm just saying.
No, it's fine. I'm not. I haven't asked for exclusivity with any of these people. Like,
I mean, I get it.
I'm not going to do that, but until I feel like I have to. But like, yeah, no, it's. So then I was just like, okay, let's start reaching out. It was basically, Mogabot's been a little bit of a drag of the, bureaucracy and fucking red tape to get them to where they are now. So it's like I've been in the works about this for a while. Basically, I met with them to talk about the open mic back in like December. Then we started that in February, but it was always like, hey, once this gets going, once we know we can do comedy in here and it works, let's book shows. And and he's very much Nick Carnes that I work with over there, very much in the mindset of like, let's bring in big shit, but let's do it for the reason of building up our area. And like, I mean, he pops in every once in a while. He'll always tell me, he's like, oh, this dude's really funny. That dude's really funny. Like, so he's thrilled to see the people he sees there get to be on these bigger shows. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And just like, and it's like, I look at it, it's like, okay, for Ehrenberg, for example, I believe he runs a show at the Stand, like once a month or something like that. It's like, maybe he drags some guys down there to do, he meets somebody up here. Maybe he takes a liking to Duke. It's like, Duke, come on down.
Yeah, and then they get bigger. You can be like, this person performed here, like, and the intimacy is nice. Like, especially
100%.
like Brendan Sago's doing theaters now with Soder, so like,
and Kreischer, you're just doing Bert Kreischer shows. Yeah,
so like him coming here, like. And getting to
the comedy is the best in the smaller room. The smaller the room, the better.
100%.
I mean, I've been to like literally one arena show, and it's because it was a free ticket given to me. Like, I went to see Segura. I was up in a luxury suite at Tom Segura.
That's fire.
At the SNU Arena. I got so fucking trash. I remember Jordan Jensen was the feature on that. Josh Potter opened. And Jordan Jensen, I remember no one was really paying attention because it's like a corporate thing, and they're like, they don't care, and I was like, Jordan Jensen came out, I'm like, everyone shut the fuck up and watch. You're about to see a fucking great comic. And they did, and they were like, wow, you were right, she was incredible. A few people were like, she was better than Tom.
Like, I didn't want to buy tickets to the Shane show, one, because he's gonna be at Skankfest. Second of all, I don't like
but he didn't even do a single stand-up set last year, did he?
What?
Shane.
At Skankfest?
At Skankfest. I don't think he did it. He was supposed to be on that. Remember that Legend show? Were you in the room for that? And like Sam Talent's like, wow, they got a real loose definition of what legends are. I think Uncle Laser's back there ready to come up.
Well, I saw him on Story Wars.
I saw the Story Wars. Yeah,
so that was good.
Yeah, Story Wars. I love Story Wars.
Ben's first year going.
By the way, Story Wars. Speaking of Story Wars, I also have a comedy game show.
Oh yeah, came out today.
We just released episode 2 on YouTube. On my YouTube, LaChance Encounters because that was the name of my podcast, is the channel.
We'll
and then episode 3, films. Actually, I had a production meeting today with the team. I'm fancy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, how is it hard to do a production on this shit?
Yes, they suck. The two, I mean, it's the like, even like with all the effort we put in, I'm like, oh, this still isn't where I wanted to be. So we're working on it. just, like anything, make it a little better. I go back and look at the first Star Wars or like the first Kill Tonys. I'm like,
oh yeah,
we're ahead of that.
Yeah.
So like, we're doing all right. If they're as successful as they are, we'll get there. I just can't do it every week. That's the tough part. It's a tough with four contestants, a guest host comic, and openings. I mean, it's a lot of logistics.
You aim for like once a month? Is that your goal?
We're doing this quarterly for this year, and then I'd like to
you.
get the once a month next year once we have kind of a system. We've swapped out like people on the production side and stuff, so it's just like figuring out what's going to work.
No, that's fair.
We'll see. I don't know. Nick's got some stuff going on in his life, so I don't know if he'll be able to commit to it hard enough. But if we can do one a quarter, I'll still be happy.
Fuck yeah.
But July 14th, shaft skiing, Tuesday night, but we're done by 9 o'clock. So, and then if you want to stay out late, you go over to the Mocha Pod after and watch open micers. And some people did that last time, which was fun. And one of them even started doing comedy at Mocha Pod a little bit.
Who was it?
Phoenix. I forget her last name. I think she only did one set at Mocha.
She rose from the ashes when
she did.
I saw Tia started
Tia did a couple sets at Mocha Pod.
Doing it or no?
I don't know. She's another person with some stuff going on. I won't share.
I saw it on Facebook.
But I mean, she made it public, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna put it here.
Yeah,
but,
you're good.
But yeah, no, she did some sets. She did a couple sets. She did all right. I mean, it's fun watching new. I always feel like, and like, not to shit on anybody, but it's like you do good in the beginning, and then there's drop off. So it's like those first sets are like the best ones for a while, because then you start kind of trying to find your own voice and tweaking things, and it's like, I feel like you're not necessarily that you're relaxed, but you don't know what to even think about on your first set.
Yeah,
and then you start overthinking it, and then it gets tough. We just had another person do their first set, and she came up to me at Laugh At It a couple days later. She's like, "Do you have any feedback?" I'm like, "Just keep doing comedy." I mean, there's no feedback right now. You just had to feel it. I was like, "Did you?" Josh Day had just gone up, and I'd seen her talking with Josh, and I go, "Did you watch Josh?" And she's like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that's like 10 plus years of doing this. Just keep doing this for 10 plus years."
Was she at Mocha Pot the last couple
Yeah.
She went to
Hold
Josh.
that
She went to Josh Day's mic I went to on Sunday.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. No, she's just like, but I was like, watch Josh. I was like, did you see Josh? I'm like, do it for 10 plus years, and you might be him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just keep going. You might not. I'm like, I was like, everybody sucks right now. Like at this level, you're supposed to suck.
Yep.
And she's like, because Josh shouldn't be doing open mics. Josh is way too good to be at open mics,
He hosted it.
He hosts one,
Yeah.
but him being at Laugh Attic is kind of crazy to me.
But
I'm like, this
practice.
is for sure, but he can get booked. He's doing shows like all the time,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like I'm saying I'm grateful that I get to see Josh at it. It's not like shit talk on Josh. I'm saying I'm grateful that I get to see him at an open mic on a Thursday. It's incredible.
Ziva still grinds.
Yeah,
he's booked
big
all the time.
Yeah,
He's still at every mic.
Any chance he can get up. I mean, he's not as far along as Josh. I mean, he's still. But anyway, I said, she goes, "Well, you're saying I suck?" I'm like, yeah, I suck. We all suck, and all of us suck. Like it's just you're supposed to just fucking don't overthink it. Just get on stage and keep doing, because you'll hit those magic spots, right, where you're like, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
And then you can't repeat it, right?
Or you do repeat it and it goes really bad.
Right. Yeah. I know you just can't make that magic. You feel like you're like, oh, I hit this. Like,
dude,
the last time I was at Katie Road, I just fell on it. It was like the least I cared, because I literally only showed. I made a joke about it in the start. I literally only showed up because I let Duke borrow my podcast equipment, and I wanted to get it back, but I don't like to let people borrow expensive shit for too long.
Fair.
And so, and I was like, I gotta get. I was joking about it, but I didn't intend to do a set, and then I just happened to look at the list, and the fourth slot was open. I was like, fuck it, I'll go up. So I had not planned a set. I was just riffing, and I did my bits, but it was like I had no plan, and it was like I felt the best I'd felt in months. You know?
It's great. That Latina pussy joke. The first time I did it, a pause break.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I am the king.
Nothing close since that.
Yeah.
Like,
Crickets next time.
That's great. Like it's so like it's just like I was like, damn, dude.
My thing is like it's all the best moments I've ever had is the shit I can never repeat. Like were you there that night that like little old lady with the cane was sitting like to the right of Laugh Attic?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, she was just giving it to everybody. Everybody was giving it back. It was like one of those few times where it's like a heckler was fine.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, okay, this is fine. She's just a little cute old lady, and like, and I got into it with her, and I have a clip of it on my Instagram, but it's like,
I think I did see that now that you mentioned.
I was like, this is like the funniest moment I ever, and never repeat it again. Like, never repeated it. There was another time where I was trying to do a joke about like disabled people, and I like it just bombed immediately, and I just like, don't worry guys, they can't get up here, there's no elevator, this room's not ADA applied. Yeah, applause break. Break. I'm like, it only works in this fucking room.
Sometimes you find a good tag though.
Yeah. But it's like, I need a room with with steep stairs and no elevator to use that again. You know, it's just
you're checking. You're like, is this room up to?
I abandoned the whole bit, but that's the only. I got I don't know how to hit a guy in a wheelchair. I got that out of that bit. That's just like a filler. Not even that. Nick Giorder complimented me on it once, and I was like, I love getting complimented, so I'm going to do it forever.
It's true.
And then there's other jokes that like never work, and I'm like, I'm doing it forever too, because I like it, I enjoy it.
True, I do that. I'll be like, I'm not going to stop doing it because you guys don't like.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the tag, that's just for me, works.
Yeah. I've heard you do that a bunch of times. Yeah. Wrong Hill to Die On, July 14th. Comedy game show. Everyone's always confused. They're like, what the fuck are we here for?
Yeah, so what is this game show? What do you explain it to us?
Sure. I gotta sit up. I'm fucking really sinking into this couch.
He's falling into the couch, folks.
Fucking Nathaniel Allen was somehow, with his 8-foot-long legs, was sitting fucking crisscross applesauce up there.
Dude, it was crazy. I don't know.
I can't say Indian style because my friend Warren Griffin will be mad at me. Fucking. So yeah, the game show. Wrong Hill to Die On. So the premise is Nick and I write a bunch of fucked up takes on things. Why can't I think of any? Like, it's okay to tell other people's children Santa's not real.
Or touch baby's toes in a grocery store.
Sure, yeah, that'd be perfect example. Of just like things that people shouldn't defend. There was one last time, like, you should be able to shoot any dog if it barks after 9 p.m. Like, people get so mad about the fucking with dogs.
Yeah.
There's a fucking if you find a dead body, you should be able to use it as a puppet for 24 hours before you have to tell anybody.
I like that.
Yeah, just things like that. One person, you should be able to have one random arson per year without punishment. Just things, just silly. Try to be like not edgy with it, because we don't want to put the comics in a position where they're like literally like. So there's an audience participation round too where they submit on little cards that we pass out, and I have examples on there. I'm like, example of what not to do. Hitler was right. Like, don't do that. Like, we don't want that. We're not trying to make our comics defend that. Like,
no, I know what you mean.
Or like try not to make it any like one-sided political thing or anything like that. Like,
just like a flat,
just to have fun with it. You know, just a goofy little fucking thing. You know, and like what last time somebody submitted one of the audience ones was women's suffrage was a scam, and it was I didn't pull it to so the last round we'll have the winning comic just do like a victory lap where we just rapid fire things at them and let them riff.
So they just say, yes, I'll die on this hill, or no?
No. They have to defend it. They have to defend it. They have to defend that topic no matter what. That's their job.
Oh, okay.
And then we vote as a panel. Me, Nick, are the regular host, and then we have one guest judge who vote like American Idol style. American Idol style, and like
it's a no for me, dog.
You know, yeah. But we vote to eliminate one person each round.
Okay, got you.
So
you pulled the last one.
So whoever defended their take the worst gets eliminated, right? So they have to. And then, like in between topics, we fuck with them. We ask them questions. We're like, you know. So I posted a clip today, and like when Jay Shinoin was up, and his was every baby. Everyone should be assigned a random gun at birth. And I was like, my take, like when it came back to me, I was like, I would just put the thing in my mouth immediately and get me the fuck out of this place, you know. And it was funny. Dan Cronin, the nicest guy on earth, does like dad style clean comedy for the most part. He was our guest host, and you hear him like just barely on the mic going, oh my god, one more time. Me and Jay are going back and forth about killing ourselves.
So they pick the
unaliving.
They pick the topic before and kind of just
so it's
like
the
write
topics
on it?
pulled out at random. So me and Nick will make
it's all
20 topics.
It's all riffing.
We throw it in a bucket. We pull it out. We read it to them. Go. You got 90 seconds to defend this hill.
That's a cool idea. That's a good concept.
Nick came. So I'd gone to see Story Wars in New York, and me and Nick had been doing podcasting and stuff a lot, and but I was like, what do we do to stand out? What do we do something different? And it's like, by doing something different, I mean I ripped off Lewis and Jay. No, but I was basically I want to do a game show, but it has to look like no other game show, and it was like a good, I don't know, 6 months later, Nick called me and he was like, hey, I got the game show written out. Here's the premise. And
fuck yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, let's book a date. I booked with the Shatskin and I was like, let's go. But yeah, so then round one is our takes. Round 2 is the audience takes. Then round 3 we combine them together, and so it's like we could pull out either one of ours or one of the, and then there's 2 comics left, and they pull up an audience participant, and they each one of them will go head to head with the other team. And then we flip a coin to go first. We always do something comical with the coin. The first one, I said it was a Matt Berry gold coin, but it was really a Jesus Christ gold coin because Matt looks a little Jesus-y. And then I did not Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, WWE gold coin, commemorative coin.
Now he's in the coin collecting too.
Then, yes, I do everything. I do it all. But no, we give the coin as a prize to the participating audience member.
Oh, that's fuck yeah.
And we also do a goofy comical prize. Like the first one was an ice cream cake that we had out on stage the whole time melting.
Yeah.
So someone just got in and went, I guess I'm throwing this out.
Well, what's fucked up is it didn't really melt. Nothing's real anymore. Everything's fucking all chemicals.
Right.
It didn't
sprayed
melt.
something on it.
It literally didn't melt. It was so weird. And everybody was eating it like it was normal after it sat under the lights at the Shatskin for 2 hours.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Back in my day, they melted.
Yeah. You're not
Even back
old.
in my day, I feel like.
Back in my day, we had to go pull the udders down the cow to get the ice cream.
What was the second prize? A 2-hour long from Big Mac.
Right.
Still looks the same.
Then we had the second one was Manchester date night kit. We had fireworks and Robitussin.
That's great.
A assorted pack of condoms.
Sleepy time tea bags to reference Nick Giorda.
Yeah. No, it was.
That's funny.
So yeah, and then the next one we'll do another goofy, and so we might try to make that a surprise.
That's fun.
the prize at the end, but.
Fuck yeah,
and then
cool.
and then the final, after the audience participation thing, the winner just gets to do a victory lap, and we just rapid fire read them topics and make them go. What I was getting to though is I pulled the women's suffrage is a scam one, and which was an audience suggestion, and Adam Melvin was the winner. He goes, next question.
Pass. Yeah.
It was fun, but it's in that round, he doesn't have to do it.
Yeah.
So it's I didn't mind, but we filter out if. You
got to read through them.
It pulls something out and it's fucked. It's gonna be bad. It's
What's the craziest?
Some people don't get the assignment.
Is there one that stuck out to you that you remember? You don't have to share it if you don't want to.
I don't know. I can't. I have a I wish I did. I have some on my desk that I was what the fuck?
A good defense.
Who the fuck was that in this
or
audience?
A good defense that kind of blew your mind.
So Mona Forgione in the first episode had one where it was if God didn't want guys to take in the ass, why did he put the G-spot in there? And she was just well, obviously God is good. God doesn't make mistakes, and she was so serious that her delivery was made it. She's God is good. God is a perfect God. He doesn't make mistakes, right?
So real.
So if he didn't want you to take it up your ass, he wouldn't have done that. Yeah. She was awesome. I have the shittiest memory. I don't remember a lot of people's bits, and I don't remember a lot of shit that happened. Once it's over, it's gone.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I said. This whole episode, we're an hour and 7 minutes. I have no idea what are we talking about.
Yeah, I have to go back and listen.
Are these jellyfish in this fucking tank?
This is a common topic. We need to take a picture of this at some point.
It's a fish tank. Coffee
table.
No,
I didn't see this, and now that one's obviously. I saw the one far.
Yeah, there's no fish.
At
He said he was gonna put fish in it when the winter was over.
What you should do is every episode get 2 beta fish and have them fight.
That would be sick.
True.
But,
Have a fish cam
That's
on
cruel.
the side.
That's cruel.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just feel like bad not to be,
Fish don't have
sad.
feelings.
Yeah, but then also it's like, what is fishing? Like bitches kind of just catch and release is kind of weird.
Catch
like
and
not
release
to be
is
that.
fun. I saw somebody with their kid was like first fish of the season the other day on Facebook, and the fish is like this long, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing to that fish?
The hook's this fucking big. You're like,
Yeah.
bro, come on.
It's crazy.
But then again, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Fish tastes good, so I'm not anti-fish, but it's just weird. Hooking that thing.
Yeah. I don't really care. I mean, I'd eat a human if it was legal. It doesn't really matter to me.
Would you source it yourself, or would you just hopefully it's at the store?
No,
if
I'm not.
it's
I
legal?
can't kill, but it's like if I
Yeah.
could just get a dude in a grocery store,
Like
if I just walked up to the meat department, it was ground dude 80-20. Like I make a fucking burger out of
I'd try
that.
it.
Yeah, whatever.
I'd try it. I feel like I'd want to like at my friend's house. Is like I have some and I would try it. It's not like I'm going to the store and buying a pound of it.
One time I went to a barbecue with some friends, and somebody claimed they had lion meat, and they got it from some weird butcher, like in like a ethnic part of a city. And I to this day, I tried it. I don't know if it was. I still don't know if it was lion or not.
or raccoon or something.
Yeah, there's in the office. There's Dwight Schrute trying to sell like an event at his farm.
I literally
Yeah,
that
he's
crossed
like-
my mind when Robert California is
Yeah,
asking.
yeah.
But
So he's like, I can get you all kinds of exotic animals, zebra, goat. He's like, it'll all be goat.
no, I tried ostrich meat once.
I used to eat ostrich regularly. They used to have it at grocery stores around here. I don't know what happened.
It wasn't great. It was
It's
just
not.
steak.
No,
like,
I got really.
basically.
I used to get ground ostrich. I got super. So I've lost 100 pounds twice.
Big ostrich meat guy.
Yeah, no, I lost 100 pounds twice. And one of the times I just got so obsessed with just like cutting every calorie I could fucking
You
count.
say that really casually, bro. You
What?
lost 100 pounds
Twice.
twice.
Yeah, I gained it back and then some. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the first time it was because I didn't even get into this yet. First time it was because I did mixed martial arts. I had a
Fuck
pro
yeah.
fight in 2006, and I just got into that heavily, and I just was losing weight because I was training.
I was 8 years old.
That sucks. Fuck you.
He would have kicked the shit out of you, dude. Like,
I would have kicked the shit out of your 8-year-old ass.
yeah, I mean, still probably could, but
I'll
like,
beat any 8-year-old's ass. Try me. Try me, motherfucker. How many 8-year-olds do you think you could take until you're overwhelmed?
Like
pause out of
3.
context. That sounds insane, but regardless,
It wasn't out of context.
no, I know.
We're
but I'm
talking
just-
about beating up 8-year-olds.
I'm just picturing. I feel like 10.
That's it?
I feel like 3.
Well, if they're like
Three,
hopping
yeah.
on you and like,
Yeah.
I have
Look
to
at me,
kill
like-
them, or you have to just knock them out.
Listen, do they know about hitting in the nuts yet? Because that's about when you start learning about hitting in the nuts.
Yeah.
Did you just say, do you have to kill them?
Well, I'm saying like you just have to
Just
stun them.
MMA rules.
Okay,
You just gotta get them to
wham.
tap out or knockout. Yeah.
But
It's
at
like a
10 at the same
Pokemon.
time, like I feel like I'd be struggling. You know what I mean? Or you just kind of get them in a fucking big arm grab.
I feel like it's just fucking punch.
Wham! So
like-
they're running in like a line.
I mean,
almost.
I mean, you don't need much fucking space to knock out an 8-year-old. It's
watched
just a
a lot of
fucking tight hook, you
WWE.
know.
maybe some foot action.
You watch a
going
lot of
on there.
WWE, so you can take on 8-year-olds.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Doink the Clown was about the size of an 8-year-old, or Dink the Clown.
Dink, yeah.
Dink the Clown is.
Dude.
Yeah. And they had a whole fucking army of the little people clowns.
Hornswoggle, yeah.
I somehow never
Hornswoggle
watched
came
wrestling.
around later, but.
Yeah.
But that's like one thing people always ask me, like when I get into these conversations, they're like, "Wow, you've done so much shit. You ever do pro wrestling?" That's one
Actually,
thing I never did.
WrestleMania, one of the guys came out with like 10 midgets, and the announcer called
Little
him
people,
midget.
for
No,
Christ's
the
sake.
announcer called him midgets.
course
He's
they
like, it's
did.
okay because like something I don't know, but
They're taking it
I
back.
mean, Trump's
man.
in the Hall of Fame.
I
there,
don't know.
so,
I didn't think
mean,
you could use
so, yeah.
midgets like that anymore.
You
But
can
that
do whatever the
WrestleMania-
fuck you want.
It's
It's
a
just
free
you have to
world,
deal
man.
with people complaining
I
about
know,
it.
Correct,
but like
100%, yeah.
WrestleMania, they fuck with the Saudis. They're calling them midgets. They don't give a
Right.
fuck.
They don't give
Well, you
Two
think the
shits.
Saudis aren't calling them midgets? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, it's like fucking all the scandals with Vince McMahon, and they're just like, all right, well, you just go take a break, old man. Your son-in-law will take over. Like,
it's fine.
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. And by the way, son-in-law, because he fell in love with your daughter during a storyline
Yep.
where he was kidnapping and raping your daughter,
True.
was the literal fucking storyline that
She
they.
got like Stockholm
Jesus.
syndrome.
yeah. You like literally like like where does the art in the fucking real life stop on that one? It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like WWE can't get canceled. Like they have so many people working for them. They have billions of dollars. They got the Saudis. Like,
I mean, really, Trump getting elected was like the end of cancel culture. I feel like. I mean, for better or worse, like it was just fucking like if the president can say and do what he's doing. No one. How do you tell anybody else? Yeah. How do you tell anybody else that you can't do it? It's the fucking president is calling fucking like reporters bitches at a press conference. Like never once acknowledged grab him by the pussy might have been fucked up. Like
he's just a bad dog. Like
yeah, it's crazy.
He's a hot micer, bro. You know what I mean? Like someone that doesn't know when to like keep the intrusive thoughts in. He just fucking lets it out.
Yeah, it's tough.
We're all thinking it sometimes, but you don't always say it, you know? That's the difference. Right? In a room, someone says some crazy shit. It's like, yeah, I want to be like, shut up, bitch. Yeah, but that's not the first thing I go to. I go, maybe I just don't say anything to that random person.
It's hosting an open mic. I found that my filter has got, because like, it's funny, like the easiest jokes are like the low-hanging fruit, but it's also the most offensive shit most of the time. Yeah. And like in between comics, like I'm like, oh fuck, should I have said that? I hit Robbie with one night. He liked it, but I was like, this might not go well. But I was just like, he had talked about during his set that his girlfriend had called him a rescue. And I was like, she must not know much about shelter animals because they just put your kind down before anybody rescues them.
You can only move a finger.
He threw his cane on the ground and walked out the front door.
That's fucking funny.
I was yelling at him like, you don't even need that cane. Yeah. You can walk. This is bullshit.
Take away his handicap parking, bro.
Yeah. Take away the placard, motherfucker. Yeah, I think I might have said that actually. Now that you say it,
I don't know. That's why my
but then it's like other tiper it's like other people might not take that as well. You know, like Robbie's fucking so easygoing, but
I seem to feel it the person though. It's per case.
I heard of all people, but I'm pretty sure I heard like Matt Rife say this is like when they're like he fucks with the handicapped people when they come to his shows, and they're always down front. Because that's where the handicaps are. But he's like if you don't like I'm fucking with everybody. Like I gotta include them. Like it's an inclusion thing, you know. Yeah.
They can fucking hang too. Like motherfucker, bro. You know Texas is one of the most fucking able cities I've ever been. Austin, Texas. It's ramp season there. Every fucking place has.
Austin's a very liberal city, despite having the edgiest comedy scene in the world.
Yeah,
it's a very liberal city.
Well, apparently the mayor is in a wheelchair, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Kill Tony came around, and they were like, they're like, we're gonna need it for all the fucking regulars.
All the disabled fucking folks we have on the show.
They passed the Fiona Cawley bill of handicap rights.
That's a fucking great point, dude.
The Martin Phillips Act of 2022.
That's fucking hilarious. I've seen a clip of him when someone's like, wait, so you like drive? Whatever. He's like, yes, I drive.
I think that about Robbie, for fuck's sake. He drives 100 miles an hour everywhere.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why. He's like, fuck, I'm driving.
I hate to be that guy, but every time Martin Phillips is on Kill Tony, I skip. I can't.
I'll watch it, but it's not my favorite.
You know, he's a good writer, and I have a hard time listening to him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about Aaron Belial. It sucks. I don't want to feel that way. Yeah. But Aaron Belial's hard for me to listen to, too. And he's another great writer, for sure.
What about that fucking... what's his name?
I'm an asshole. I can't help being a little of an asshole.
Drew Goodins or something?
Drew Nichols.
Nichols.
He's like funny, but his energy sometimes is way
It was all
too much.
The energy is what sold. It just worked in that first episode. He seems like a good guy. I don't think he did enough comedy to be like a star at that point.
Yeah.
I've seen him do a couple jokes.
The thing that sucks with those people
for Tony.
The thing that sucks with those people, this is what I always feel bad about, is like, and I'm not saying that definitely not Aaron Belial or Martin, like those, or Fiona, like all of those people are fully capable of like doing actual real story stand up. But it's like a lot of people on that show, they have like a one moment that fucking propels, and then they start getting booked everywhere, and it's like, dude, they don't have 15 minutes. And they're like getting booked as a headliner. Yeah. And it's like they're trying to strike, and then it's like it seems like they just disappear instantly. I'm like, that's like, maybe don't go try to be on that show.
Well,
like,
that's the thing
unless you're ready that if it does work out, like are you going to be able to capitalize on it? Because
Are you going to be able to get to SNL?
yeah, I mean, Cam's a special.
Yeah.
Fucking Cam's incredible. I saw, so first time, so I went to Austin before I had really gotten like way into comedy. And my wife was just like, hey, you want to go to a comedy show? And we got tickets to random like Mothership Showcase in the small room. And they hadn't been open that long. Cam was our door guy, brought us to our seats. And he killed. And then this show was like Holtzman, Cam, Brian Simpson, Tony, William Montgomery, Christina Mariani. Christina Mariani before she had done anything. I just remembered her because she was good.
She's funny.
Yeah. And then it was, and then I didn't really get into comedy. And then it was like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how much longer later, been a while. And then I saw the I Like What Rocks clip. I was like, oh, that guy brought me to my seat. And then I saw him headline Laugh Boston and fucking just crush an hour, dude. Crush. Like just unbelievably good. I remember seeing, I don't want to say his name, but I remember seeing, somebody post.
We can bleep it.
It was fucking did a show with Cam, and he posted though. He was like, "Dude, this guy was so good. I was really surprised and." I like it was in his stories, and I responded. He's like, "Yeah, I thought I was gonna be dealing with one of these Kill Tony shitheads," and I'm like, "Well, you are, but like he's a good one. Like he's very fucking and nice too. Like I stayed for the meet and greet on that, and talked to him for a minute, and it was super cool. David Jolly was on that. I talked to him for a little bit. Just super and like appreciative, both of them. Yeah. Like just appreciative that you were there. I felt the same thing. Like I went to the Dr. Phil in Boston.
Oh hell yeah.
Not actually Dr. Phil.
Yeah, Adam Ray.
Adam Ray is Dr. Phil, and Cam was a guest on that too.
That's cool.
And like to fucking standing O. Then there was like 3,000 people at the Fenway Music Hall.
I saw Rick Glassman at Laugh Boston, and he was fucking incredible. And
Glassman's good, yeah.
It was after he was on Skanks, and I was like, dude, you were great on Skanks.
I don't think I watched that.
He took it appreciatively.
Yeah.
And I have my long hair.
That's like not a fit for him. I feel like
it was so funny though. Him and who is it? Steve Renazizi maybe. But
was he on with Jeremiah too? Was that the one that they had like a ton of guests?
No, it was him and one other comic, but he was just fucking killing it. I don't know.
I always love when Jeremiah's on any Legion of Skanks related thing, like any gas digital related thing. Jeremiah Watkins, because he's just like a good boy.
Yeah,
just funny. He was on Story Wars, and they like one of the stories. They're like, "There's no way Jeremiah said this." And it was like talking about like sticking a finger in some girl's ass or something. Like Jeremiah would have never fucking. Oh, it was a dildo. They lost a butt plug in someone's ass. They're like, no way, Jeremiah.
I actually heard about that happening to someone that I know.
I did it to myself.
It's common.
But like, it just got sucked in further?
Those fucking, so you think that fucking little flat spot in the end is I've never talked about this shit publicly, so here we go. New comfort zone unlocked. But fucking those little, so you know how they have like the little diamond ones?
I've always seen the one with the tail. No.
But that diamond is the only thing keeping that rigid. So if that pops out, that's a floppy thing.
And then it just,
and that's how it happens.
And then so then after that you just gotta.
I have not fucked with butt stuff since then. Not on myself.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's too much commitment.
Yeah, it's fucked
up.
And like, I mean, shit comes out of there.
Just a finger every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, I could take a finger, I guess, but no, fuck it. I was getting into some fucking freaky shit. I mean, spend 16 years with your wife.
He's 42.
Again,
you know?
gotta tell her not to fucking listen. But yeah, if anybody fucking listens an hour and 20 deep, they're ready for this.
Oh, it's only Sean here. What's up, Sean? How we doing?
Who the fuck, Sean?
Justin's coworker loves the fucking
the one person that's like, I listen to every episode.
He's about it, dude.
Pete, though. Pete loves it.
Yep, Pete's probably here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pete's awesome.
Gravelhound.
Pete supports fucking. Pete is like the most supportive. Like,
he's the man
of anything local. So fucking like you go anywhere downtown, he's there. Like he's like fucking supporting every show. He's awesome. Always like he like helped on the Ron Hill Dial, working the door and stuff.
Didn't he make the posters?
He's doing all my doing all my fucking. I'm paying him for that. I'm not exploiting him. But
Hey,
yeah.
at least you're not getting AI to do it.
Fuck these AI
Dude,
posters,
people are
dude.
cracking down on comedy flyers. I go in the
Fucking-
open mic thing.
Dude,
People are like, AI slop, like, how dare you? Like,
just the ones that fuck up the pictures.
yeah.
Like you have somebody's headshot and then it distorts their headshot to somebody. It's like, why the fuck are you doing that? I saw Zach Remy one for some show and I responded. I'm like, why do they let him do that to you? He's like, don't get me fucking started. It's insane.
Dude, I watch WWE, so I get all the fucking like nerd shit. And there's like WWE AI swap where they're like mixing faces of different wrestlers. It's crazy. It's insane. It's funny. You don't get it, but
Early on when I didn't really understand like the quote unquote problematic things with AI when it first started getting popular, and I fucked around with it a little bit. Like when I first started my podcast, like tried to use it for a thumbnail, and it was like making me look like the fucking shopkeeper from fucking Frozen, like the like guy that's selling the supplies for them to go out in the fucking forest in the winter.
we don't have kids. We don't think we.
I did the Frozen ride at Disney, but
I figured you guys were young enough to have seen Frozen.
No,
when it
I've
was
seen
new.
it before, but it's been probably 10 plus,
Well,
more than that.
Just fucking find the image and stick it up on the screen. I'm pre-editing this whole podcast.
I
We're
got
telling you
you.
where the bleeps are, telling you where to do
Hey,
overlays.
it helps me when I'm fucking half awake editing, bro. So
I'm gonna need about fucking a 10 on reverb on my voice. No,
we'll see. Get some Logic plugins
that
on
would be
there.
so stupid.
Be insane. We'll put delay on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a phaser pedal? You can run my.
yeah, I got you. Hang on, let me just pull it out.
Run my voice through.
Got a whammy too.
Wow, I'm just introducing my. You ever hear Peter? I gotta ask before I even bring this up. Peter Frampton. You familiar with Peter Frampton?
No.
Well, never fucking mind.
Well, tell us, bro.
So, do you know? Have you ever seen it's like a guitar thing that works with a pedal that you can like talk through your guitar?
Yeah, yeah.
So Peter
Okay.
Frampton was famous for using that, and there's like the song's like, "Do you feel like I do?" It's like there's like a 12-minute fucking like live version of it.
Yep.
Where he's like it's at the end of their show and he's like talking through the guitar. He's like, good night, good night, good night. I want to thank you.
With the-
I want to thank you. Good night, like through the guitar.
That's
to that
sick.
effect. And like I loved that when I was a kid. And like my dad introduced it to me and I just like showed it to my daughter and she didn't give a fuck. She didn't give a flying fuck.
I think that's like the Kanye workout. I mean,
Yeah,
They
the
might have
voice
used-
spot
yeah.
or the
voice.
I mean,
I forget what
Kanye's
it's called.
utilized every fucking type of way to make sound in his life. So
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
I did a podcast episode with my daughter where I played her like my music that I grew up on, and she was just like, I hate all of it. And I was like, nice.
She listened to like K-pop Demon Hunters. Like
Yep.
what's a 9-year-old? Yeah.
got baby golden.
I don't even know what the
That was
music
like
is. I
fun.
just
My
I have
girlfriend likes
nieces.
K-pop. I know a lot of K-pop.
Your 8-year-old girlfriend.
She's
Yeah.
not.
Look at the bracelet she made me.
It's not helping your case.
does that say fearless on with letters across it? Or,
No.
the
She made it on her
Taylor
third
Swift
grade,
bracelet?
No, but she
Third grade class.
she sees twice
Did
every time they're around.
Where there was that arts and crafts time in the after school program?
yeah, I gotta pick her up from school.
I was gonna say, Justin, look what I made for you.
Yeah. K-pop.
Sorry,
She
Danielle.
like so at that age is like I keep telling her like you can listen to like a variety of things because she'll stop when she gets into something else. She'll stop listening to the old thing. I'm like you can listen to a variety
Like
of stuff. You can
one
still
artist
enjoy
she is into, or
one
like
artist
it's a
or like one.
genre?
So it's like we went from Disney songs to then it was Taylor Swift, and then
Okay.
it was K-pop Demon Hunter. Like now she is like. I don't know. She likes Sabrina. I said it one time following you, but you have the Sabrina Carpenter joke, and I was like, yeah, my fucking 8-year-old listens to that shit. It's fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, she espresso like she likes Dua Lipa too. Like you and my daughter probably.
Yeah, I was
hang
gonna
on.
say.
No,
I was
no
only
You
supervised.
really do have a
I'm
9-year-old girlfriend.
supervised. I mean, yeah.
What the fuck?
Whenever your girlfriend gets too old, I can introduce you.
She's a year older than me. She just likes K-pop.
Daniel's just
Yeah.
catching strays this episode. It's fine.
Fuck
life.
this. I just sold my daughter to you. That's fucked up.
Yep.
We went too far. We went too far.
Is that?
all jokes
I
here.
finally feel weird.
It's all jokes
Talking
here,
about
folks.
losing a butt plug in my ass.
She's
with
in
that.
my man cave
Then I went
basement,
too far. I still think you need to put dicks on there's a projector right in front of me. It's on a
We
camera.
can work on it.
I
It's
think
not
you
my
need to just
projector,
project
Justin's.
dicks
I gotta
onto the
find
screen.
a-
Behind you, ready? I got something better. Look up there. Second projector.
Whoa, we could
Yup,
have
multiple
of
dicks,
layers
dude.
of dicks.
You could do dicks and then vaginas on one. It's like this, like it translucent
It would be like
art.
when you the old DVD screensaver where you're waiting for it to bounce into the corner
100%.
perfectly.
100%.
It would be like we're waiting for the fucking dick to go in the vagina.
Oh, yep.
For them
Oh yeah!
We reference The Office like a million times on this phone.
I got obsessed, dude. I've been to Scranton to like fucking as a tourist. I've eaten pizza from Alfredo's.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. I went to Port Richards. Got a Port Richards shirt. Had a beer at Port Richards.
Damn. Okay.
Went to the
better.
trolley museum. Took a picture in front of the Harry Houdini museum. That's extreme obscure reference. That's like season 9 a Nelly quote reference. I tried to go to the coal mine tour, but it wasn't open.
Is it the original building? Is that?
So the original building's there, yeah. The opening, like when you see that tall brick building and it says like Dunder Mifflin at the top.
Yeah.
Or I think it says Pen and Paper Company. In real life, they actually replaced that with Dunder Mifflin when I was there.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the town sign that's in the opening, that's actually was in the Steamtown Mall. I also went to the Steamtown
Yeah.
Mall. Shithole. No parking garage.
Did you go there just as like I want to go to Scranton?
Yeah, it was when
like,
my kid was like 3 months old. I had like fucking no money, and like we're just looking for like a cheap thing to do Labor Day weekend.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, where's there a cheap hotel Labor Day weekend, right?
Scranton.
Scranton.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, nobody's going to fucking Scranton.
Smart.
And then I just had fun posting like office references on my location check-ins on Facebook like the whole 2 days.
They call it that because the electricity.
We went to Lake Scranton, Lake Wallenpaupack.
Yeah.
All kinds of like probably more references too.
Did you pick up any gravel where the Scranton Strangler drove by?
No, I didn't do
We
that.
went to the prison to meet the Scranton Strangler.
Actually, fucking, I was out last time I like really traveled with my band. We went and played in L.A. and our drummer lives out there now. He lives in the Valley where they shot a lot of office stuff. He's like, dude, David Wallace's house is like right down there, and you want to go? And I was like, I was tired and I was like kind of depressed at the time. I was on like 3 fucking head meds, all fucked up out of my mind at the time. And I was like, I don't feel like making the effort. I kicked myself. I should have went to fucking David Wallace's house.
Yeah, that would have been fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could have seen the suck it.
Yeah.
Well, things are crazy out here, bro. What you have any? So how many of these fucking events have you done?
I gotta go. I gotta get down to Mocha Pot here pretty soon.
Look at this, then maybe that's
but
time.
why
to,
don't we finish? Yeah. What were
maybe
you about to say?
Well, I was gonna say your show again. It's Die.
Wrong Hill to Die On.
Wrong Hill to Die On, thank you.
Episode 2 was just released on YouTube today. It'll be a week ago when you're listening to this. Yeah, so that's out. We're recording the 3rd one in July 14th. Yeah, that's it.
Well, you plugged a fair amount of shit on this. Do you have any other shit you want to plug? All your
Just
Instagram link below?
please follow the Mocha Pot Comedy Instagram. That's my main priority because I have to post fucking Aaron Berg's racist jokes on the place that I also sell real estate.
Yeah.
Like the other day, Danny P goes, "Hey, you see Aaron's post today?" And I'm like, "What? To the Indian wedding where he's telling them how much they stink?" Like, yeah, I have no place to put that, unfortunately.
That's so funny.
So, yeah, I need the fucking Mocha Pot
well, we'll link that
comedy
down below.
Instagram to fucking grow, and just support the shows, buy tickets.
TCS 10.
Like, there's not. I know the thing around here is like comics get in for free. We don't have much room, and also if you want more shit to happen. If you got the money, I know people are broke. I get it. If you're broke, fucking hit me up and we'll see what we can do. But we can only squeeze a few extra people in each show, no matter what. So buy the tickets, support your own scene, fucking help it grow if you can. There's promo code TCS10.
Boom, baby.
The Corner Store Pod. So you get 10% off, which is like $3, but we won't tell anybody.
Hey, it's still something. Fucking
Better
helps.
than nothing.
And then the Corner Store Pod gets some money too, so it helps the world go around.
Yep,
Not a single person has used any of these promo codes I've given out yet. But
we're working on it.
Hey, TCS 10 at mochapotcomedy.eventbrite.com for tickets to all these shows coming up. Fucking party every night.
Party every day.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having.
Thanks for being on, bro. Peace, folks.